Evil has no power over a heart filled with goodness. In a world full of darkness, light prevails through acts of kindness and love. The morning sun rises, bringing warmth and the promise of a fresh start, inviting us to embrace hope. This moment of prayer opens doors to renewal and strength, empowering us to counter adversity with love. Evil has no power over a heart filled with goodness. In a world full of darkness, light prevails through acts of kindness and love. As the morning sun rises, it brings warmth and the promise of a fresh start, inviting us to embrace hope. This moment of prayer opens doors to renewal and strength, empowering us to counter adversity with love. As we turn our hearts to the Word, let us listen with openness and peace. Keep conquering the evil with the good. Rom. 12:21. May these words settle within you as we pause in quiet reverence. As we turn our hearts to the Word, let us listen with openness and peace. Keep conquering the evil with the good. Rom. 12:21. May these words settle within you as we pause in quiet reverence. The verse comes from Paul's letter to the Romans, addressing a diverse community facing challenges in their relationships and ethical decisions. In this context, Paul encourages believers to respond to evil not with retaliation, but with acts of goodness, emphasizing that such a response not only reflects Christ's love, but also has the power to transform situations. Let's take a moment to allow this insight to settle in our hearts as we reflect on our journey. In the backdrop of Paul's epistle to the Romans, we find a community navigating the complexities of faith and morality, confronted with both external pressures and internal struggles. Paul writes to encourage these individuals not to yield to negativity, but to practice goodness as a profound means of overcoming evil. This call to embody Christ-like behavior serves as a powerful reminder of how goodness can change hearts and environments. As we contemplate these themes today, let us prepare our spirits for a deeper reflection on the transformative nature of goodness. As we rise to face a new day, our hearts often carry the weight of unkindness and challenges we encounter in the world around us. We may feel at times that negativity surrounds us, yet in the midst of this, there is a gentle reminder that through acts of goodness, we can bring light into the shadows. Today, we explore the transformative power of goodness in our lives. It is not just about responding to negativity. It's about actively choosing to conquer it through the grace we extend. This theme matters for us today because in a world that often glorifies strife, embracing goodness empowers us to rise above the fray, reminding us that we are agents of change and hope. As the sun graces us with its light this morning, we reflect on the power of goodness to transform the landscape of our hearts and communities. In embracing the call to conquer evil through acts of kindness and love, we uncover a profound truth: that goodness is a powerful force for change. Today, we are reminded that responding to challenges with grace allows us to not only face the darkness, but overcome it, inviting transformation within ourselves and in our surroundings. Continuing from our contemplation of goodness, we now turn our hearts to the deeper truth that God reveals through His Word. In a world often overshadowed by darkness, God's heart invites us to embody goodness, showing that His grace not only prevails but transforms all things, turning even the darkest situations into reflections of His light. This truth reveals God's unwavering commitment to redemption. illustrating that his goodness is not passive, but actively conquers evil, empowering us to be vessels of his transformative love. As we dwell on the nature of goodness, we recognize that God, in his infinite wisdom, calls us to respond with his strength, encountering and overcoming darkness through the love and grace he freely offers, revealing his intention for a world renewed in hope and light. As we reflect on God's unwavering presence in our lives, we begin to understand how this transformative goodness not only uplifts us, but also gently challenges our perceptions and responses in daily interactions. In our everyday moments, we might discover subtle cues reminding us to choose kindness over resentment, to embody grace even in the face of adversity, finding strength in goodness that shapes our attitudes and deepens our relationships. This truth invites us to remain open and attentive, allowing the warmth of God's goodness to infuse our hearts, fostering a spirit of peace and resilience as we navigate life's challenges together. As we ponder the magnitude of God's transformative goodness, we may find ourselves gently encouraged to see our daily interactions through a new lens, noticing where we can respond with kindness and grace instead of dwelling on negativity. This awareness nurtures a deeper sense of connection, not only to each other, but also to the warmth that God instills within us, helping us to cultivate a peaceful spirit amidst the trials we face. By allowing this goodness to dwell within, we sense how it calls forth a more compassionate and understanding response to life's complexities, encouraging us to be patient and hopeful as we navigate forward. Our awareness of divine light draws us inward, where feelings of longings and burdens softly emerge, waiting to be met. We sense the gentle stirrings of weariness, hope, and quiet tension, inviting us to feel God's presence wrapping around our hearts. In this intimacy, we know nothing is required of us. We can simply rest, anchored in God's compassionate embrace. As we acknowledge this truth that touches our hearts, we notice a gentle wave of weariness mixed with yearning for deeper connection. The loving presence of God meets us here, inviting our hearts to pause and breathe. In this sacred stillness, we feel held, where the weight of cares can rest and dissolve into grace, allowing our spirits to simply be, trusting in the nearness of his goodness. The reassurance we felt encourages us to look deeper into how goodness can transform the moments we encounter. As we face challenges, we find peace in knowing that God equips us with strength to prevail through kindness and light. In this quiet awareness, we open our hearts to a gentle hope, ready to surrender our worries and embrace the grace he offers. As we reflect on the steadfast love surrounding us, we remember that in every situation, goodness prevails, lovingly guiding us forward. We are never alone in our struggles, as God whispers to our spirits, granting us the strength we need to meet each moment with grace. Our hearts are held securely as we prepare to commune with him, embracing the transformative power of goodness within us. We often encounter moments in our day where kindness feels like a gentle antidote to negativity. Maybe you've experienced a time when a simple act of goodness, a warm smile or a kind word, shifted the atmosphere around you, making a heavy moment feel lighter. In those instances, we can find ourselves reflecting on how small gestures of love can ripple out, inviting transformation amidst struggle and discouragement. As we navigate through the hustle of our daily routines, we might notice how easily negativity can seep in, Perhaps an unkind comment we overheard, or the weight of our worries pressing down. In those fragile moments, we might be reminded of the power of goodness, how just one act of kindness, a gentle word or a thoughtful gesture, can create a space where hope takes root. It's in times like these that we feel our hearts stirring, recognizing that goodness isn't just a lofty idea but a tangible force, waiting for us to embrace it, inviting us to connect more deeply to what truly matters. There are moments we've all encountered when a simple act of kindness shifts the atmosphere around us. In those times, we might feel a mix of hope and wonder, recognizing how easily light can break through shadows. It is in these small exchanges that we can sense God's presence, quietly guiding us through our hesitations. As we navigate our days, there are moments we've all encountered when a simple act of kindness shifts the atmosphere around us. In those times, we might feel a mix of hope and wonder, recognizing how easily light can break through shadows. It is in these small exchanges that we can sense God's presence, quietly guiding us through our hesitations, reminding us that even the little gestures can reflect His love, transforming our surroundings and perhaps our own hearts along the way. In holding this truth together, we began to sense a deeper whisper within us, an invitation to let goodness envelop our lives more fully. As this awareness settled into our hearts, we recognized that transformation does not always come from grand gestures, but unfolds in the gentle, everyday acts of kindness we choose. It dawned on us that even in our smallest moments, when we lean into the good, there is a quiet assurance that we are not alone in this journey. We could feel God gently meeting us here, in the spaces of our realizations, reminding us of His presence in the goodness we seek to embody. It calls us now to lay this newfound understanding before Him in prayer. Transformation emerges not just from significant actions, but from the quiet, consistent choices to embrace goodness. God's presence felt near as we recognized the transformative power of goodness in our lives. In holding this truth together, we began to sense a deeper whisper within us, an invitation to let goodness envelop our lives more fully. As this awareness settled into our hearts, we recognized that transformation does not always come from grand gestures, but unfolds in the gentle, everyday acts of kindness we choose. It dawned on us that even in our smallest moments, when we lean into the good, there is a quiet assurance that we are not alone in this journey. We could feel God gently meeting us here, in the spaces of our realizations, reminding us of His presence in the goodness we seek to embody. It calls us now to lay this newfound understanding before Him in prayer. There may be times when we feel the weight of our choices, recognizing the struggle between good and evil that shapes our days. In those quiet moments, we may find ourselves reflecting on how we, too, yearn for transformation that springs from goodness. As we navigate through life's complexities, it becomes clear that we are not alone. God's presence surrounds us, gently guiding our hearts. In this shared space, where moments of struggle meet the warmth of divine goodness, we can pause and take comfort that what we feel is known to others. And in this togetherness, we can sense God's nearness to us all as we gently prepare ourselves for prayer, inviting His Spirit into our hearts. Transformation occurs when we respond to the world with goodness, reflecting the love and grace we receive from God. As we trust in His presence, we find peace knowing that His goodness empowers our hearts and guides our actions. This assurance anchors us, providing a quiet resilience that allows us to face challenges with calmness and grace. In this moment of stillness, we affirm that transformation is nurtured through our commitment to goodness, allowing God's love to flow through us. As we trust in His unwavering presence, we are reminded that we can approach each day with a steadfast heart, grounded in the peace that comes from knowing He is with us, ready to support us. We are held in this truth, inspired to carry goodness into the world, drawing strength from His faithfulness. A soft emergence of trust as we rest in the assurance of God's goodness, a gentle readiness within us to lean into this transformative love, an unhurried invitation to embrace this divine support without any compulsion as we soak in the knowledge of this divine presence. We feel hearts gently turning towards trust, sensing the safety that comes from knowing we are never alone. It becomes a serene unfolding, almost instinctive, to lean into the goodness that surrounds and fills us, inviting us deeper into connection with the heart of God. Here, in this sacred space of openness, our spirits find rest, and we know that it is within this trust that we encounter His transforming love, which is ever ready to embrace us as we draw closer in prayerful communion. As our hearts open, we carry forth a gentle blessing, knowing we are enveloped in God's boundless love and grace. Hope flows freely, lighting our path with promise and serenity, reminding us that goodness can transform every moment we encounter today. We rest in the assurance that God walks beside us, His presence a steady comfort. He is not distant, but intimately aware of our needs, guiding us with His unfailing care. In this day ahead, we find ourselves wrapped in His faithfulness, held securely in His embrace, knowing that His goodness covers us, allowing us to face whatever comes our way. With tender hearts, we carry hope and love into our day, trusting in the nearness of God to uphold us. As we prepare to speak with Him, we acknowledge that we are blessed and held in His grace, ready to embrace His goodness in every moment. Expressing heartfelt thanks for God's goodness and transformative power in our lives, honoring God's character as the ultimate source of goodness and strength, creating a sacred, peaceful atmosphere of connection and worship, Heavenly Father. In this sacred moment, we draw near to You with grateful hearts, acknowledging Your nearness and the depth of Your loving presence. We give thanks for who You are, our steadfast guide, the embodiment of goodness, and the source of our hope. Your faithfulness surrounds us like a warm embrace, and we find comfort in knowing that You walk with us through each day. We honor Your character, Lord, recognizing Your goodness that transforms our lives, Your mercy that renews our spirits, and Your constancy that anchors our souls. As we reflect on Your greatness, we are overwhelmed with gratitude for the light You shine upon our paths. In this reverent space, we remain aware of Your presence and prepare our hearts to enter into deeper communion with You, continuing in prayerful dialogue as we seek Your wisdom and grace. The prayer deepens into the daily experiences we face, inviting God's goodness to flow through our hearts and influence every interaction. The blessing carries a sense of calm assurance. Affirming God's faithful presence in each moment ahead, the prayer cultivates a readiness to receive God's peace and guidance, aligning our hearts with His transformative work within us. As we pause in this sacred space, we invite Your gentle presence to settle our hearts and minds, helping us to receive Your goodness and let it transform our daily paths. May Your grace fill our thoughts and decisions, guiding us through every moment we encounter and covering us with peace in the unseen hours ahead. We trust that your faithful hand shapes our inner lives, urging us closer to the good we seek to embody. In this quiet, we rest in the assurance of your blessings, feeling you drawing us nearer as we prepare to carry this sacred connection forward into the day. As we come to the end of our prayer, we recognize the beauty of trusting in God's goodness, which transforms us in profound ways. We find rest knowing that His care envelops us like a warm embrace, ensuring we are never alone in our journey. With hearts settled and souls renewed, we take a moment to reflect on the peace that fills this space, confident that we can step into the day with His light guiding us. In this moment of quiet surrender, we cultivate a deep trust in God's plans for us, feeling secure in the knowledge that His goodness will continue to lead and support us through all that lies ahead. With our hearts anchored in faith, we find a calm assurance that we are held by His love, gently ushering us toward a peaceful conclusion as we prepare to say Amen together. As we draw near to the end of our time together, let us hold tightly to the comforting truth of God's goodness transforming our lives. May we carry this assurance within us as we move through our day, trusting that His presence goes with us, granting us peace and strength. In this moment of quiet surrender, we embrace the hope we have in Him, allowing our hearts to rest in the certainty of His love, and so we say Amen. As we move into the day ahead, we invite you to carry this spirit of goodness with you, reflecting quietly on the transformation that comes from it. We'd love for you to stay connected with us, perhaps revisiting this space whenever you need a moment of calm or inspiration. With warm thoughts, we wish you a peaceful journey today, holding onto the shared light we've embraced together. As we continue from this moment we shared, let's gently carry the uplifting theme of transformation through goodness into our day. Feel free to revisit us here for moments of reflection and encouragement whenever you desire. Our time together is treasured, and we look forward to connecting again soon as we embrace the hope we nurture in one another. The desire for transformation in ourselves and others through acts of goodness, the collective needs of our communities, relationships, and personal struggles, a confident reliance on God's transformative power and wisdom in our lives, we come before you, Lord, acknowledging our deep reliance on your goodness and transformational power. We ask for your grace to fill us so that we may extend kindness and compassion to those around us, creating ripples of change in our communities and relationships. We bring before you the burdens we carry, both seen and unseen, asking for your healing touch on our inner struggles and those we love. May your Spirit guide us to overcome negativity with positivity and darkness with light, trusting that you are at work in every situation. We surrender our anxieties and hopes to you, knowing that your plans are good and your ways are perfect, and we remain open to your continued guiding presence in our hearts.